welcome back. I am Ashni Joshi, and today we're going to be learning a brand new topic, electricity. I'm going to give you all a basic introduction to electricity, and yeah, let's get started. Introduction to electricity. Electricity. You must have heard the term a lot, right? Electricity. Electricity is gone. When will electricity come back? There's no electricity at my house. We all are very familiar with the word electricity. We are so used to using electricity at homes, schools, offices, etc. For example, either the laptop or the phone you're using right now to view this video gets charged from a wire, and not from a wire exactly, but it gets charged through electricity. You switch on a switch and your device gets charged. You switch on a switch and the fan starts. You switch on a switch and the AC starts and whatnot. This is how we can use electricity at homes. There are various uses of electricity which we'll soon cover, but let's move on. How does electricity come to our homes in the first place? Electricity is brought to our homes, offices, and schools. Yeah, in school also you use electricity with the help of wires from electric power plants. So electric power plants, you may think, what are they? Basically, electric power plants, they generate electricity. And when this electricity, with the help of wires, comes to your home, your office, your school, it can give you electricity. For example, your parents are in office and they need light in the office, they need the tube light. So a wire from an electric power plant reaches their office and gives the building electricity to switch on the light in the building. So that is how we can get electricity through electric power plants. And this was yet the small scale use of electricity. On a larger scale, electricity is used to light up streets, run factories, trains, etc. Now, in the night, if you're going on a street, you know that there are street lamps or street lights that show you the way, that light up the street. So where does the electricity for these street lights come from? It comes from the same source, electric power plants. The only difference is that for the electricity for these, it comes on a much larger scale as compared to, say, your fan. And yeah, and I repeat, at homes also we need electricity to run fans, geysers, television, switch on the light, etc. So how does electricity exactly work? What is electricity? How does it work? So basically, when two different types of substances are rubbed together, the free electrons of one substance gets transferred to the other substance. Now, you may ask, what are free electrons? Well, I assume you know what an atom is. So an atom has a nucleus, which has positively charged protons and neutrally charged neutrons. And it has free electrons revolving around it. And it is important to note that these free electrons are loosely attached to the nucleus. So therefore, their movement in and out of the atom is easier as compared to the proton, of course. So and when we rub some two substances together, one substance loses electrons and another substance gains these electrons that are lost by the first substance. So since electrons have negative charge, if I lose electrons, I become positively charged because I'm losing negative charge. And if I'm gaining negative charge, then I become negatively charged. So basically, the substance that loses electrons becomes positively charged, and the one which gains electrons becomes negatively charged. In this way, both substances become oppositely charged. Now, we say oppositely charged because because the substance who's losing electrons becomes positively charged, and the substance who gains the electrons becomes negatively charged. Now, let's take an example to explain what electric current is. Electric current is a new concept. So If we rub, this is a very popular example. If we rub a glass rod with a piece of silk, then the glass rod is the one that loses the electrons, and the silk cloth is the one that gains these electrons. So of course, the glass rod will have positive charge and the silk cloth will have negative charge. If both these substances are connected with the help of a metal wire, now this metal wire can be thought of as a conductor because it allows the flow of charge. If both these substances are connected with the help of a metal wire, an electric current flows from the glass rod to the silk. Now you may think, why is it flowing from the glass rod to the silk? The glass rod is positively charged. Shouldn't it flow from silk to glass rod? Well, that is a great question if it is coming into your mind. The thing is, electrons will move from silk to glass, but we don't say electric current moves from silk to glass. We say electric current moves from glass to silk because the direction of electric current is always opposite to the direction of the flow of electrons. So basically, free electrons flow from silk to glass rod, of course, because at silk, the concentration of electrons is more than that at the glass rod. The rate of flow of free electrons through a conductor is known as electric current. The rate of flow, so we know electrons are flowing, and the rate at which they are flowing through this conductor, which is a metal wire in this case, can be known as electric current. And electricity is the movement of electrons between atoms. This is simple to understand since of course the glass rod is made of atoms and so is the silk cloth. So electrons are moving between these atoms, and that's why we can say electricity is movement of electrons between atoms. Thank you. That was it from today. It was a shorter class because the concept was a little tough to kind of grasp, but I hope you understood everything. See you next time. Bye.